we started picking up our relationship, and we was like more together. Like our bond was like inseparable. Like we actually became comfortable around one another. We were like in the bathroom using it, on the phone together. We didn't mind hugging. Like we didn't mind. I didn't mind sitting on his lap. He didn't mind me. Like we was just like very close, and we was doing stuff that I do now in my relationship. But we ain't been on freaky deaky. And well, if that's called freaky deaky, I don't know. But y'all get what I'm saying. We didn't do the FREAK. We can do all that, okay? Okay? So we were just but we did the stuff other couples would do. Like he was very genuine. But putting up with me and my BS, I salute him. I salute you, brother. Like, you did your big one, Diddy, knowing I had an attitude problem, because anybody would have dropped me then. I would have dropped myself then also. I was very rude. I wasn't immature. I was just immature because of the fact I wanted my heart to be secured. Like my money bag. Okay, you feel me? I just wanted it to be secured. And I didn't have that, like, secure moment when I was in my love story, with the first love story. I wasn't secure when I was with him because of all the things he did, all the things that he taught me. So I didn't know how to go into my second relationship knowing how to love. Like, I didn't know how to love. That's just what it was. Like, I couldn't say I was immature because I had a strong mindset, but my mind, my heart, I was following my mind and my heart. People say follow one or the other, not both. And I was following both because my heart kept telling me, I want him. My mind kept saying to me, if you get played like the first time again, it's going to be a problem. So I took it and I ran with it. I was with him, but I wasn't with him. You feel me? So he was very mature and stuff. Well, take that back. We were very goofy. We were very goofy together. Like, we know how to have a conversation and be funny and be serious sometimes. Because 9 out of 10, he'd do something to piss me off and I wasn't serious and I didn't want to talk to him no more. And I got mad quick. Very quick. And that's just how that went for me and Brent. Moment of silence for that. Me and B was going in that route. We were just going in that route. And we could have overcame my anger issues together. But let me tell you where I knew our life was going crazier, because we started getting real feelings. Like, our feelings went from getting feelings to real feelings, from a scale from 10 to 1,000. Like, it was just escalating. The more and more we was around each other, the more and more we talked, because we have chemistry. Like, our chemistry was there. Like, in my mind, our chemistry was there. I don't know about on his, because he probably thought I was a crazy little girl. Because, yeah, but on the other side of that, I knew for a fact we had chemistry. Like, it was real. It was something real. And wasn't nobody, everybody wasn't with him. Everybody wanted to be with him when I was with him, because they seen how me and him was together. But like I said, we have mutual friends. So let's take it back to where I first did his hair on live. I was on live and I did his hair I was doing some dreads, and he kept begging to come over my house no matter what. But I said, well, you can come over my house if I do your hair. He said, oh, for us, and I'm gonna say less. So he came over to my mama's house, and we was in my room, and I was doing his hair. My sister from my dad's side was there. So we all in the room kicking and cocking it. At this time, me and my sister in the room, though, was in the room with us. We was very close. So everybody knew anything. Oh, don't play with Diamond and her sister, because that was just, we wasn't playing like that. We grew up now. She didn't have a baby. But more of the story. Yeah, she had my little niecey poo. And me and B was very close. Like, we talked bad to each other if we was already married. Like, he'd tell everybody, she my BM, stop playing my BM. So, was not his big mama, but y'all get the picture. So, and I stopped playing my BM, so he'd make all my other woes upset, because he'd come up when he come around, he'd snatch me up talking about, oh, so you don't act like you don't want to see me, huh? You don't see me, huh? Like, that's just stuff to talk about. You think you too grown, and he'd snatch me up, and that's where he started snatching up and arguing. So the day before I did his hair, so say, for example, I did his hair Wednesday. We went back to school Thursday. Friday, he didn't come back to school because of what happened Thursday. So Wednesday, I did his hair. We was on live. My boyfriend now, ex, is on our live, cock blocking, because she was like, oh, I thought you talked to First Love. I mean, Love Story. I thought you were talking Love Story. Girl, why is you cock blocking? Like, be for real. Be freaking for real. That was the first red flag. So then, me and B was on live. He was like, so you do talk to him? I said, no, I don't talk to him. Like, she tripping, dog. She tripping. She was like, oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. So then B add his brother to live. One of his brothers, not both his brothers. He got a brother that I knew of, but yeah, that's not the story. So he had his brother from Chicago to the live, and he was like, oh, damn, shorty, you bad. You bad. So I'm doing this here, and she was like, yeah, what you doing with my bro B? Like, he didn't call him B. I think he called him something like along the lines of something with a D, but I'm not gonna say the name. Even though his name started with a B, like, you feel me? Like, he just had a nickname for him. He was like, what you doing with my brother D? I'm like, I guess, I don't know. He was like, stop trying to talk to my shorty. You can have her sister. And then in the comments, my boyfriend now, ex, was like, let me get him. Let me get him. You don't need all them dudes, Diamond. Why are you cock blocking, bruh? Like, why are you cock blocking? Be freaking for real. Like, why are you cock blocking? So now he over here talking about, all them dudes. You trying to call her? So he asked me, so you what? I said, nah, boy, stop playing with me. I said, she over here just tripping, dog. She just tripping, dog. Like, she tripping, like, stop listening to her. He was like, your friends ain't gonna. I said, she over here, because she want him. If she want him, she could just have him. She ain't gotta out me out like that. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Thirst don't look good to you. Don't look that good on you. Like, stop being thirsty. Like, just stop being thirsty. So she was like, oh, my bad. I wasn't trying to get y'all into it. You keep trying to do something. She was like, oh, so B, who's that girl you was talking to in class? I mean, this girl's going full bottle, no throttle on this dang thing. Like, she going crazy in a lot. Like, why are you cock blocking so hard? Like, I said, so I smacked him, because at this point, I'm upset, because I'm like, you double questioned me already. I said, so what girl you talking to in class? He said, nobody, you my only girlfriend. You my only BM. What you talking about? He was like, that girl tripping. See, I know she lying. She was lying on you, too. She was lying on you, too. I said, yeah, you lying, too, because you lying, too. So he like, because she tripping. He was like, hey, you finna get off a live. I'm finna block your dark skin black. So he was roasting her, basically, so I can get up out that live. He was like, no, don't do that too much. Don't do too much. She was like, but I like the dude up there on live with y'all. He was like, he got a cute white smile, so let me get with him. She cock blocking again. So we just gonna give her name, the letter X. We just gonna call her X. So he like, yeah, she over here cock blocking. She finna block. How you block her off of here? Matter of fact, Diamond, how you block her off here? Somebody block her. So he was like, nah, not too much. She was like, so then the dude in the corner of the live, he was like, well, if she want me that bad, I can talk to her, but she better not be as dark as me, because I'm already black. He was like, oh yeah, she black, she real black, she burnt. So this is B talking, because she already been cock blocking in the comments. He like, yeah, she real dark, she real black, burnt black. He was like, you don't want her. He was like, well, at least is she decent? She was like, B, don't, she in the comments, B, don't do too much, because I'm a cute dark skin. We can make some cute chocolate babies, and all that baby gonna come out with crooked teeth and buck teeth like yours, because she had a smile where her smile was her smile wasn't smiling, like, I don't know. I'm just telling y'all what he said. Don't get the question to me. So he talking about all the teeth baby gonna come out all type of angles and messed up. And she was like, not you doing all that. Don't, you better be quiet if I tell Diamond. He was like, tell Diamond what? He was like, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell her. You my only girlfriend. You might be him. I said, nah, let her speak. And she was like, nah, I'm not gonna out him out. I'm not gonna out him out like that. I said, you been outing me out since you got on the damn live. You supposed to be my friend, supposedly. So then my boyfriend joins the live. The boyfriend now that I'm with, D, I said his name was D, joins the live, and I see him. He was like, I seen his picture pop up. She said, why my FL on here? But I didn't know that she was talking about him. I didn't know she was talking about him, but I know me and him been kicking it, cocking it, rocking it, and pocketing it at work. We done tongue kissed. We done did the whole 5, 9, 6, 7, 8, 7 at job, at the work. So I already knew me and him, it was a vibe. Like, you feel me? Like, I already knew who was a vibe. And on my live, y'all gonna see I was talking about him. I said, I got a 1, 2, 3. Don't talk about me. Please don't be in the comments calling me an O or in y'all mind saying I was an O, because I was a secretive O. And I wasn't doing nothing to everybody. And I wasn't doing nothing to nobody. And I said what I said, not too much. Because I'm civil now. Everybody went through their stages like that, okay? Don't knock me. Don't judge a book by its cover, because I have a heart. But like I was saying she over here cock blocking. She said what she said. She said, why is my FL on live? I seen his picture, so I didn't think of, I'm thinking she's talking about her first. I'm thinking of her FL is, I don't know. I wasn't thinking at the time. I wasn't thinking. Like, I wasn't processing nothing. I'm like, this man that I'm on this, that's just doing this live is a grown man. And he's my man. But I don't need everybody to know that's my man. So I hurry up and click off the live. I end the live quick as hell. Quicker than a penny dropped. I ended that live and it was not finna, and I did not post it because of those reasons. I said I was not finna get caught up. I seen that name join the live, it was that. I said, oh my God, I forgot I just added him back. Oh my God, he can see my live. So now I'm panicking like, anybody else seen that? Nobody else seen that? My sister like, what happened? I said, bruh, y'all seen that? I'm telling her, I'm texting, I'm like, you seen that name that just popped up on live, right? That's my little yeah at work that I was telling you about before. She was like, oh, for real? I'm like, girl, yes, we gotta end this live right now. So we get off live. He was like, why you in the live like that? We was talking to our supporters, our fans. We was talking to our supporters. They want to see us. I'm like, no, I'm sitting on this man's lap on live and everything. Like, I'm doing like the utmost. Like, at this point, I'm doing the utmost. And that is disrespectful. Knowing this man, I got this man at work falling in love with me. And I'm over here doing it. Like, he cannot see this live. Like, I hope he didn't see nothing. I hope he was just like accidentally scroll tap and he had to exit because he didn't know that was my page. Like, I'm thinking, I'm hoping, like, I'm praying. So, me praying wasn't praying good enough. I'm going to say y'all. Just listen to me. So, be sitting in a chair. He like, why you in the live? We talk to our fans and supporters. I said, not today, we won't. I said, if our fans and supporters want to talk to us, they can talk to us. So then we get a phone call. It was from his brother. His brother called and was like, oh, I asked Shorty that said she was fine. To the four-way call. So at this time, I think Facebook had just updated so where you could be in four-way call and whatever, and what three-way call. But me and him was together. We was already at my house. So we on live on a video call with X, his brother, and B and me. So we on live and she was on a video. I keep saying live. And he started talking about how fine I am. B brother started talking about how fine I am on live. She was like, hey. I thought me and you supposed to been talking. This X saying, I thought me and you supposed to been talking. She was like, y'all see my first love join the live. I said, who your first love? She said, I'm going to text you, Diamond. I'm going to tell you about it later. I didn't never know who this man was. But when we got to school the next day, listen to what I'm saying. Hear me out. We get to school the next day and B running late. B was running late to school. I'm like, how you running late? Because I did your hair last night. And you left, okay, you left pretty late. So, I don't know. It was probably like 12 o'clock. And B like, we finished the live and was on the phone, whatever and whatnot. B left. We got the phone with X. And B, later on that night, B brother started texting me and FaceTiming me, video calling me, talking about, you too fine, I don't want Shorty, she too black, and she be tripping too, she don't even know me like that, she just willing to throw herself to me like that. I'm like, he like, she do too much, and you about your business, you on your stick, and woo, you know how to keep yourself up, so he over here hyping my head up. I said, boy, we cannot let nobody know we was on the phone tonight. I said, I literally shouldn't have answered, but I did, because he was like, well, I can do more. So now he cock blocking as well, like he was cock blocking on his brother. I'm like, what is going on in the nationwide? Like, why is everybody cock blocking? Let your brother think he got one. Let your brother think he done did his big shitty bop. So, if you watching this, my bad, I talked to your brother. But your brother was talking to me first. Your best friends was too. I mean, hey, we knew we wasn't loyal. You probably had woes too. I think. Hopefully. I wasn't just doing, well, hopefully not, because I had feelings for you real deep. So, like I said, I was on the phone with B brother, and he was just texting me. He said, man, you gonna let me do this and that there? So he's telling me, he already said on live that he willing to eat I'm a insert what he said. He said he willing to eat me up because B don't eat me up. Yeah, he was like, I'm willing to eat you up. He don't eat. So he over here is telling me what he about to do to me. So then I joins the live with him, even though he just said he about to eat me up like his cheesecake pie, basically. I joined, asked him to the live, and he's talking about, yeah, when I come down, I'm not going to say where I'm from, but I'm going to call it SB. For the people that don't know. He was like, I'm going to come down to SB, and I'm going to have to kick it with you and him. I'm going to have to kick it with you for real. I'm like, what you going to do? Because I hope y'all think y'all finna run one up on me, because y'all not. Cause y'all not. Cause I don't know what you're saying. You finna really have to turn up with me, but you know I'm with your bro. Be effing for real. And hey, so he talking about, yeah, so when I come down there, you better not be playing and stuff like that. I'm gonna insert the videos at the end and stuff so y'all can see what I was saying. Like, I'm not saying word for word, but similar in them lines. But I'm gonna insert what he said, where he gonna eat me up and whatever, you know. He don't, you feel me, basically, whatever, you know. I'm gonna show y'all that. So later on that morning, I go to school, be running late. He texted me and said he was gonna be late. I said, why you always late to school? And if you're not late, you missing school. So you better come. I don't care if you come. You just better come. I don't care if you late. So we at lunch. Like I said, B is running late. We at lunch. And me and X is sitting at the table by ourselves. Because she wanted to talk to me. Because we not friends no more. Hey, I don't care. She had just peed on herself. In class. Yeah, at our grown age. She did. We not friends no more. I mean, hey, she telling everybody in my business any dang way. We ain't friends no more. So, I mean, hey. Am I wrong? But, yeah. Me and her sister was best friends growing up in school. So, I don't know how me and her even became friends. She wanted to be my friend so doggone bad. It don't make no 6 cents. 6 cents. You feel me? It don't make that. It don't make that. So, I'm like, she was like, I want to talk to you because I just woo-woo on myself in class and I need something to put around me. Woo-woo. I think I gave her my jacket, just being a cordial friend, a nice young cordial friend. And she was like, yeah, but have you talked to B brother since last time? Because he blocked me last night. And I said, oh, he blocked you? What he blocked you for? Because we got into an argument because he was telling me something about how he was like, oh, B got him a girl. He was basically basing all the conversations they was having onto me. But he already had said he didn't want her because she's too dark for him and she wasn't cute. And I'm like, I don't like when people pick over color. Like, I don't like when people pick over color because if me and a light-skinned girl standing next to each other, they're going to pick the light-skinned girl. But if it's me and a dark-skinned girl, they're going to pick me over the dark-skinned girl. Like, why do y'all pick over color? Like, I don't like that. I don't discriminate between y'all raggedy colors. Like, come on now, be for real. It's either show love to them or don't say nothing at all. Like, you don't have to show, oh, I don't want her because that's her. Like, everybody want a light skin, and then they find light skin is about do what the white tea people do. You feel me? Like, you feel where I'm going with this. Like, I don't need to all my white tea girls, but some of them light skins be acting like that. So yeah. So she telling me, she was like, let me see your phone because he blocked me. I said, before I give you my phone, I need you to understand that he was texting me and he called me last night. She said, oh, I ain't tripping. We ain't together. I said, okay, cool. I give her my phone. And this is where all the problems came in after I gave her my phone. With me, B, and everybody else. I give her my phone. She see her FL in my box. The first one, to be exact. Then she looked down and she see everybody else. So now she's seen everything. She's like, oh, so where he at? So then she go down. He probably like the recent, like out of the recent ones, he was about the 4th person that she was looking for to go talk to. She called him off my messenger and it rung up as my name. He was like, hey, beautiful. But it was, mind you, it's my picture that's popping up. So he thinking I'm calling him. Trust me, I'm not calling you, bro. He calls me, he was, she comes like, oh, so you calling her beautiful? So you mean to tell me you blocked me last night just to talk to her? You be for real, you talk to my friend, She reads, you can see when somebody's scrolling on your phone. So, let me see. So say if this is my phone, but I knew his name was the 4th name right here, but like his name was the 4th name down here. So there was no reason for you to scroll. She synced my boyfriend name and she tapped on it, read our messages. And he was like, oh, so basically we wasn't talking freaky, but he basically was, if you were looking at it, but in a different language at this point, He like, yeah. She's like, oh, I didn't know you answered my FL. That's what I was telling you about last night. Be freaking for real. The world is just so small. I didn't even meet your first love here. I met your first love at a job that you don't even work at. She seen that, and she was like, oh, where you know him from? I said, we work together. She was like, oh, he be up there talking to girls. I said, yeah, he talked to me. She was like, He for everybody. Then she got to give me the rundown of who he was before she called B brother. I'm gonna say his name again. Before she called B brother, she would give me rundown about my current boyfriend. She was like, yeah, he this and the third, he this and the third. Don't talk to him. I'm telling you, don't talk to him. And it's so funny the way she tell the story now. It is so funny how she tell the story. So just think that, and she was explaining to me. I'm like, this girl got a lot to say with sitting in somebody pissy clothes. Like, you got a lot to say about somebody. You have the audacity. So she just told me, she was like, yeah, I just had like 3 miscarriages and stuff like that. So she basically told me about her whole life story and whatever. I said, okay, cool. I'm listening to her as a friend should. And if y'all probably think I'm one of the friends that out you out, no, I don't have, because I'm so sick of hearing this girl name. This girl can really suck it. And she had me over a few boys. And even after that, I even gave her another chance. So it's like, yeah. The moral story, I'm telling her about that. She on the phone with B brother. B brother was like, oh, my bad. I thought you was. He was like, I know he's like to her. So they got to arguing on my phone, whatever. She hung up on him and blocked him off my phone. Because he blocked you, don't mean block him. So I went back and unblocked him. Shit. At this point, we already freaking locked with sharing boyfriends. At this point, I'm upset. I'm like, what she know about him? Like, I'm so mad. I'm ready to get to work the next day. I'm ready to get to work that when I get off of school. I'm ready to go to work and cuss my boy D out. Because I'm like, be freaking for real. So you mean to tell me you got bitches out here screaming y'all first loves and FLs and flat birds, flocker birds, soccer bird. Y'all out here naming them, got labels and stuff. And you over here kissing me all up on me real bad. Taking my hand, putting it in places that real bad. You feel me? Like, putting your hands in places they don't go. Your tongue in places they don't. Like, you feel me? Like, you all doing the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And 12. Like, you doing everything under the sun. But you got these bitches calling you FL. Oh, so yeah, I was ready to go to work and go to war about that. Oh, well, to him. I wasn't finna tweak out over no guy, but it was just the fact that you doing all this tongue kissing and rubbing, loving, tucking. But be freaking for real. So she found that out. That was the first red flag when she wouldn't allow her through my phone. So now B walks in. I just had to get a little story. So when I tell that story, the other parts of those stories, y'all get what I'm saying. My life was a movie, yes. So B walks in. She was like, you know your brother texted her? This old cock blocking. Like, you feel me? Like, she just cock blocking, bruh. It's just getting worse for her. Like, I was ready to piece her ass up. Because why are you cock blocking so hard? You mad because he want me. You mad your first love with me. And you mad because I got pull game and you see I already got a dude in your knowledge. And it's like you just being messy. Y'all, she being messy. Like, she being messy. Like I said, B just walked in. She was like, yeah. I know down a little thigh pocket. I'm like, a thigh pocket. He was like, yeah. He was like, my brother think he's smooth as oil, but you know you mine. So we arguing. I said, boy, stop playing. I said, cause I'm not no thought pocket and woo. So I'm like, I'm mad at him. He's like, I was just playing, baby. I was just playing. I said, no, you're not playing, cause you're not finna keep letting these get in your face, get in your head and think you finna talk to me crazy and stuff. So now we mad. So then he's like, some girls walked in talking about B, buy me some chips. And I was like, buy him some chips. You better not buy no chips. And they was my mutual friends. But I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I said, don't buy no chips because you can buy me some. Y'all, I kid y'all not. He walked through that line. I was doing something. I don't know. I don't think I was eating or I was doing something. I walked through that line. He walked through the line first, and I walked in to catch up with him. I told him to grab me a tray and start making my plate. So by the time I get to the thing, I just ring it up. So that's what he was doing. But in the midst of that, he bought these girls some chips that I just said don't buy no chips, and y'all put my mutual friends. So now I'm up in that cafeteria turned up because I'm upset. Because I'm like, my life is going in shambles quicker than I think and blink, because this girl over here cock blocking. This talking about this her FL. This talking about how she tried to opt me out because the dude don't want her, but he want me. And now we in the line. You mean to tell me you buying these bucket head ass, chucket head ass, chicken head ass, some chips? But you couldn't buy me no chips though. He like, I just paid you last night for doing my hair. I don't care. I put the shirt on, I drop them. I don't care. Because I don't care. You can just get done winning and go there, dude. We can just get done. And you think you finna go in here and buy a 50-cent bag of chips for any other knucklehead? I don't care. I don't care. So now I'm mad at B. Me and B going in for thought of no bottle boy. I am so upset with him. It don't make no sense. So he turns around and he was like, my bad. So you want the rest of my money in my pocket? You want the rest of my money? I said, no, I don't even want to talk to you no more. Keep your money. It's just all you worth for some money. So I'm like, I got my own money for real, because so then I want to be paid. And I bought half the cafeteria boys some chips because he did that to me. So he's like, oh, that's what we own. So now me and him are basically arguing. So all the girls talk about, I didn't mean for that to happen. I didn't mean for that to happen. I give him back his chips. It's not that deep over no chips, Diamond. It's not that cheap. Deep. I said, yes, it is that deep. It's that deep. For me, it's real deep. He didn't cut open a scar that I wouldn't even try to cut open. Because that's the reason why I play so much. Because I'm not trying to feel what I felt in the beginning of my first time feeling for somebody. I don't want to feel that. Y'all, them girls was like, oh, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. But you won't believe who the girl is. The girl is E. If y'all remember the girl from last time, the girl is one of the girls is E. Talking about but I don't, this is what I don't understand. You mess with E brother, the other brother, the Z. She messed with Z, but you being messy with me and B, cause you know me and Love Story had a thing. You know Z wanted to talk to me, and you know I'm with B. Like it's just a lot going on. Like be freaking for real. Like, so at this point, I'm upset with everybody. So I'm cussing everybody out. She was like, she was like, it's not that deep, baby. She used to talk to people like that. Like, like I said, we not on bad terms or whatever no more. But at the time, me and her was on bad terms real bad. So she like, it's not that deep, baby. You too cute to be arguing about some chips and stuff like that. I said, it's not about no chips. It's really not about no chips. It's about the respect. And I just lost all my morals when he did that. So now me and him arguing. I'm basically pushing him, punching him. I'm mad as hell at him. I done broken nail and everything because I'm so upset. Like, I'm so upset. So bad. He went to school. Poof, he out of here. Didn't come back to school. So now we didn't talk for about 3 days. So then I had to go pick up back my other O's because I felt like it was really over with. Cuts. It was cuts. So my birthday was coming up. He knew my birthday was coming up. And every day he's talking about it. I started passing out flyers. And he's like, so how come you didn't invite me to your birthday party? Knowing I finna come up in there and get some of that big booty juicy. I'm like, I didn't have no booty, but he was just hyping my head up. He knew what he was doing. So I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you didn't talk to me in 3 days. You think you good? He's like, yeah, because you made me mad. I'm like, I don't care. You made me mad. Like, he was like, but you know we together, so I don't know why you even act like that. You could have called me, but your pride is too stuck up. You too stuck up. Your pride is something. He said something about my pride. And I said, and your mouth just be flapping and rapping, and you just be doing whatever you want. So now we on the phone, and we basically not arguing, but we disagreeing and arguing, basically. And we start getting back on live together. But and all that during that time, me and W on live every day. We on the phone every night. Like, we was just, I don't know, it was just that was our thing. So we were basically best friends as well until a certain part in life. And we end up, he didn't like the fact that I left one friend to go to the other friend, left the other friend to go back to the other friend. So he didn't like that. So he was trying to step in to be my man for some odd reason. Yeah. So now my birthday coming up. I've been planning my birthday for forever. So I made sure my Sweet 16 went out with a bang, and it did. It did. Yeah. So toe up. I don't even remember that night for real. Like, a couple pictures, may remember. Not a lot of things that I could remember because I was so toe up. So B comes to my party. Everybody brought me a gift for some money. He brings me a bottle of lotion. Cocoa butter lotion. I never forget because my mom won't let me forget. And that was the first boy that she actually was kicking and rocking with. That was the first boy because, like I said, Love Story supposed to be my mama. I don't know if I told y'all in the last story. Love Story, no, I didn't. Love Story supposed to be my mama, but he ended up hiding in some bushes. So if y'all want to hear about that, then let me know. But Love Story supposed to be my mama, but he didn't. He hid in some bushes instead. So the first person I met my mama was B, and my mama was liking him because he was very calm in front of her, which he was very. He knew how to play his role. And then when he was by himself with me, he talked crazy to me, pushed me up against walls, roughing me up. Tell me what I can and can't do or say and whatever. I'm like, mama didn't know this side of him. So I'm like, mama always screamed at me. She was like, why are you so mean to these boys? And why are you this? And why are you that? Girl, if you only knew, behind closed doors, what you see is what they want you to see. Girl, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Get it twisted. This my You feel me? Like, that's how he acted. Like, He just gave me those vibes, like, because he seen how I act. And I couldn't blame him. Now I can't blame him, but at the time I blamed him all the time. And I ain't like that no more. I got morals. I got respect. I know how to communicate. I have feelings. I have feelings now. I have feelings. So, yeah, mama was like, is what's his name coming to your birthday party? So all she ever talked about was B-Boy. I swear, if I mention him today, she's like, oh, whatever happened to him? Girl, I don't know. Like, girl, I don't know. She was like, yeah, he was a very nice young gentleman. He was respectful. He respected you. And I liked that about him because he was the first guy that actually met your mama respectfully, especially not like Love Story. Love Story was doing too much. But that's not his name, but that's the name I gave him. She was like, because Love Story, him and that little, I don't know what type of boys you be into. And he was short. How'd you have a short and you doing things like that? Like, So my mom was like, yeah, I'm just so happy that you and him go together and talk or whatever. I said, mama, stop while you were ahead. So she asked me, is he coming to my birthday party? She's like, cause if he not, let him know. If I see him, I'm gonna let him know. Girl, go sit down. I'm gonna let you know to go sit down. Have several seats, cause you just doing too much. Didn't I just say I don't want him coming? Cause I just knew where we was going with this, which I did. I really wanted him to come, and he came. He came, and y'all, his W couldn't bear the fact to see me dancing the way I was dancing on B. He couldn't bear it. So his husband, he ended up talking to my friend. Well, my other friend. Then I didn't bring that friend up. So Ja. We're gonna call her Ja. We're gonna call her Ja. So he supposed to be getting twerked up by Ja. He's so busy watching. Ja can't dance. I'm sorry. Ja just can't dance. But yeah. Ja just couldn't dance. So Ja over there supposed to be twerking up W, but W looking at me up there upside down on B. And yeah, so my party was crunked. Like, that boy was juking. That boy was jumping. Like, I had the time of my life that night. You feel me? You remember people like, I had the time last night. I had the time of my life. So I done changed 2 pairs of shorts messing around with B. He done ripped 2 of my shorts. He done told everybody, he's about, I did not even know she could do all this. I said, she going crazy. So I'm like, I done gave him a lap dance. We went from the chairs to the floor to the wall to the kitchen to the counter. We up in there. I'm just twerking him the hell up. I'm in the split. Everybody remember? Everybody gonna let me remember that I did a whole split on this man. And yeah, like, I had to leave out that night. It's like some of the things are blurry. Like, I had to leave out like this, but it should have been left in. Like, this right now look crunchy and toe up, but it was worse than this. Like, my hair, it was so moist in the room, in the air. Y'all get what I'm saying? It was moist in the air. That's the word. My hair was like, just like this, poofed up. It was poofed up and crunched up in the curls. And my hair was just shaking, langing, dangling, feeling like the hair itself was eating. The leave out was ate up. That's, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm over there throwing it back. I'm trying to change my shorts because he done ripped my shorts. He's like, oh, you got a pretty little, oh my gosh. Like, stop looking. Like, I have to go change. I come back and do it, dance again. He ripped the leg off my shorts. I said, my shorts are already high. Why you want to rip them to where they off? He like, hell. So he started to put me in the bathroom. I said, y'all, I'm toe up. But whatever y'all do, don't let me go in the bathroom with B. I remember those words. I done went in the bathroom, took my lashes off. He trying to come in, talking about, hey, I gotta use it. Well, you gotta wait. So I'm walking. I knew he didn't have to use it. I'm taking my lashes off, putting them in the mirror. I unlock the door, open the door up. He pushing me back in the bathroom, talking about, hey, this is my part. I got y'all. I said, no, you don't got nothing to get up out this bathroom. So I'm pushing my way up out of there. My sister, luckily my sister, one of my sisters on my dad's side, not the one that I was talking about in the room with me that day, but another one, she was there as well. Everybody, all my sisters was there, but she come and she's like, you too messed up, Diamond. I'm not gonna let her go in there with you, boy. Get on. She was like, so me and her, we was just laughing because it was just funny. Cause I'm like, I'm over here looking rough and you was trying to take me in the bathroom. And what I can say is that night was memorable. So then he was so excited about that night until the end, until stuff had happened. But he a jokester. He plays a lot. So my boyfriend got to acting out. And he was like, you're not finna act out at my baby mama's birthday. No, I'm up there getting twerked up, threw up on, like, I'm getting over here getting all the fucking love in the world, like it's my birthday. I'm not finna let you do that to my girl. So they get to fighting. And then my old childhood friend, ended up fighting my boyfriend too. So he so happy about that, and he won't put that damn thing to rest. Every time he see me, he talk about it. He be like, you remember that night? I said, you don't remember the night that when we was kids and you broke your dad's mirror and blamed it on me because you had the biggest crush on me? I'm like, you talk about stuff that ain't, like, I don't care about any of this. Like, for real, we grew up together. Like, you know what it is. Like, you know where we stand. Like, yeah, I know you have feelings for me, but that's about it. All that extra stuff is the Z. You feel me? So B out there fighting on him, then he fighting on him. So now they tag him. He's like, what I look for? So basically, it looked like they fighting on my love for real. Because that boy would not stay on my face after that. The dude that helped B fight my boyfriend. So be like, yeah, you up here just beating him. Woo. And how about that's my girl party. That's my being party. I'm up there having the time of my life, and somebody else's birthday and my baby girl birthday, and you acting out like this. So yeah. He was crazy, but he was a real one. To fight my boyfriend, fight me, he was a real one. Pretty real. So, and that night was crazy. B ended up staying and we talked. He stayed until I was going to sleep because I was tired. We just had the time of our life. I done got drunk. I done got told the hell up. The party was packed. Like, the house was packed, the kitchen was packed, the hallway was packed, the outside door was packed. Like, people didn't even get to make it in the party before the party got to acting crazy. People, all I heard, people outside talking about, hey, the birthday girl, she up there turned. I'm like, I can't even see for real. Like, I got glasses on and still can't see. Like I couldn't see nothing. That's how tough I was. So the next day after that, he, like I said, B stopped coming to school. So now at that point, we only kicking and talking on the phone. And we on live every day together. So now our live became feisty because he felt like it was ready about that time where he wanted to take life serious with me, and I wasn't ready to be serious with nobody. But then at that time, I was dealing with, like I said, I was dealing with a lot of people, but then I ended up catching feelings for the dude at my job, which is D. And he made it very clear I was very much his and could nobody have me. That's probably the first red flag right there. Don't that be crazy when you gotta go down memory lane, excuse me. In life, you gotta go down memory lane in your brain and be like, I should let him alone. I should have went with him, I should let him alone. I should have went with him, I should let him alone. Like, when you go through that memory lanes in your head, be like, dang, that's crazy. I'm glad I wasn't with him. I'm glad I didn't stay with him. Like, you feel me? The girls that get it, get it. The girls that get it, get it. It was just those moments. And B and me started falling off because I couldn't text him like I used to anymore. So we went from Laffy WWW, let's spin a block. So then my boyfriend now, we used to do what me and B used to do. It wasn't nothing to it except me and he. Difference is B worked with me. He worked around me with the way I acted. Boyfriend now wasn't playing that. Wasn't playing that with no shape or form of fashion, but because I didn't know how to be verbal and like let loose, I was so uptight. Like I said, I didn't want to find love. But D was very strict to where he knew that it was either him now, it was me and him now, or it would never be me and him. And he would make it very clear it was going to be me and him. He'd do everything in his power. I mean, if it take him snatching my phone from my hand and reading my messages with me talking to dudes, yeah, like I thought I had it good anyway. So I had a boo on night shift and I had a boo on morning shift. Night shift was D and all the other dudes. When D wasn't there, I was filling in for all the dudes. You feel me? Then morning time, after morning time, it was Love Story. Yeah, I got Love Story working. I ended up getting Love Story the job with me. So me and Love Story and night shift working together, but they didn't know about each other. They didn't know about each other until my boss told me. But I was in the clear. Well, I thought I was in the clear. But he found out. He was like, also, you've been texting dudes in front of me. So when he found out it was like an AA word, C, double I, like, it was some stuff. It was some stuff. D was not playing with anything. So then B, like I said, why did I give her name? X ended up coming around again. Like, me and her fell off kind of because of all the stuff that she was doing. Y'all like my nails? I did them. Yeah, my bad. So FL ended up, no, what I call her again? Damn, X. X ended up coming around cock blocking. Like I said, she was cock blocking the whole time. I should have called her cock block. But she was coming around cock blocking. again, and she came to my job asking at a job with me and boyfriend. Oh, what I call him? D. Me and D. And my manager's like, nah, because how do you and Diamond get along? She was like, oh, that's my friend, but my FL too. But remind you, that was the first red flag for my boss. My boss came back there and said, no, I'm not gonna, y'all want her to work here? He was like, hell no, I don't want that bitch working here. Fuck her. He was like, my boss was like, oh, okay, because she is being so, like, she just giving out bad vibes that the boss don't like, because you're mentioning me and then you're mentioning your first love. No, me and your first love go together. Be freaking for real. But this is why I tell everybody, when she tells her side of the story, it's so fucked up, because let me tell y'all. So she ended up getting close with this all have a point back to beaches. Listen, she ended up getting into my boyfriend other side pieces that he had. He had other side pieces. We knew where we stood, well, until he got to getting his feelings, and he made it sure, very clear, that we stood with each other and not stood where we thought we stood. Okay. So we're gonna call her Snow. We're just gonna call one of his woes Snow. So Snow ended up becoming best friends, let me put it like that, with X, because we told her that she couldn't get a job at our job. So then she goes in next door, which is Burger King, which is across the street where B works. So B and Snow was cool and whatever at work, but Snow did everything in her power. She didn't like me either. She didn't like me because of her baby daddy. But that's another story. But just, I'm gonna tell y'all about Snow eventually in due time. But just remember what I say. So Snow worked at Burger King with B, and me and D worked together, but D talked to Snow and B talked to me, but me and D was together, and me and B was together, but she knew that. So messy. So she just watched on the outside looking in until she got her foot in the door. So then she started talking to B. She tried to talk to B, and B came to tell me that Snow trying to talk to me all the time, and all of a sudden Snow trying to talk to me. So then guess who became best friends out of nowhere? She's screaming at me and her first love messed together, but y'all supposed to be best friends, but you know. Cool. So now Snow text, what's his name? Because B and, like I said, B and Snow was cool. So B was telling Snow that me and B go together. But she just heard from the grapevine that I messed with XFL. This is why I say X was messy and a cop blocker, which is D. So now T, I was standing right next to D when, what I call him? To D, I was standing right next to D when D was like, look at this. He was like, she just texted me, you know this girl? I said, yeah, I know her. She was like, yeah. So Snow had text D and was like, you mess with Fat Diamond because I know somebody else that do. So if you talking to Fat Diamond, just let me know now so I can move around. He was like, he texted him, he was like, what are you talking about? Who is a Fat Diamond? He was like, the girl that worked with you, you know who she is. But I didn't, like, why are you being, like, why everybody hate me? Why everybody hating on me? So she purposely texted him that. Later on that night, why she bring B to my job? Me and B knew where we stood at. I didn't come to his job, he didn't come to my job. Don't come at my workplace. He came a couple times, yeah, I gave him free food and whatever. But we just stopped. We knew where each other stood. You feel me? Like, that's crossing the line right now. Like, coming to my job. Coming to my job. Basically. So, X told Snow to take B to my job so I can get caught up, which I did. But let me tell you how I got caught up. It was something so sickening and sad to my stomach because that was so disrespectful to me. I felt disrespected and hurt. So Snow brings B to my job. But before when they come to my job, she goes to D's sister car and try to talk to D's sister. And I'm like, what is really going on? He's like, I don't know why that YT be at my sister car and nobody like her. I said, didn't you just say she texted you earlier and called me the Fat Diamond, right? I just watched that video. You just showed me that she called me the Fat Diamond. Fine, cool. B and her finally comes in the job. It was just a mess. Me and D on the shift standing next to the door. We standing next to each other because I'm finna register him in to get, I was like dating her manager at that point. I'm locking him in the computer so he can have a computer and I'll go finish doing running drive through. And lobby, like, and doing a window and dropping food, or fries rather. They come in, and it was just all freaking types of messy. She was like, there they go. This what Snow said, there they go. She was like, so I thought you said you didn't mess with her. So now we all up here arguing. And I'm like, why would you bring him here? Like, why are you here? Like, why are you here? And I said, so, but you texted him, right? Why are you worried about me and him? If you texted him, right, you just called me the fat diamond. Like, we up in here arguing hard. She's like, girl, nobody care. But remind you, me and her sat in class together. We have a class together. So B was like, so y'all go together? So D asked me, y'all go together? I said, I ran to the back. I sure did, because I was in the heat. I go to the back, I get the manager, I'm like, you gotta tell them to get out. They gotta get out. So now D mad at me, B mad at me, and I'm finna smack the Snow off of Snow, okay? I'm finna light her up. I'm finna put the red marks all across the bitch, because she just trying me with her. Ooh, so just know, she made me very upset. Real bad. She did that, acted like that. Cool, whatever. The girl got to school the next day and was going crazy with the ex. Trying to out me out to all my woes. Because the girl, like I said, Shorty was in my phone. So she knew who I was talking to. Ex was in my phone, but she knew who I was talking to. So now me and B ain't never come back to school. B and me on live every day arguing about the situation, texting each other and with the whatever. So now D not feeling that. He had cut everything off between me and everybody else. So it was just like, dang, really? So that's how me and B ended. Well, for the most part. If y'all want to hear about B more, I have another story about B. But this is that story about how we ended up and how we were so crazy and toxic together. Because these live videos, y'all see how I act. I can back myself up now, but I couldn't back myself up then. So just watch all these videos to the end. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all. And the video gonna be at the end.